They went 16-0 last year, beating all BVC opponents in 3 sets. In their second season playing with us, they have been part of a 27-1 BVC record. I'm going to start first with number 5, Jody Pig Lion. Jody is a positive player, great student, works hard, very coachable student athlete. She has been a right front hitter both seasons, moving into the middle in the mid-season this year. Jody is a quiet leader but leads by example. She plans to transfer to a CSU and become a NICU nurse to work with premature babies. Jody's 2-year totals. She has played in 104 sets, has 62 kills, 12 blocks, 57 serves at 92%. Number 5, Jody Pegmeyer. She was voted Student Athlete of the Month for Automotive here at Solano. Mia broke our setting record with 49 assists in the preseason match this year. She plans to transfer to USC and study communication and minor in cinema.
Yeah.
Mia is 2 years old. She has played in 175 sets, has 161 kills, she's a setter, 266 pigs, 607 serves with 62 aces and 93%. But she has a high of 931 assists in her 2 seasons. Number 12, Mia Pinto. And that's her sister. Finally, number 4, Destiny Greenwood. She is co-captain, our go-to hitter, a pleasure to coach, and I can't wait to see what the future brings for her in volleyball. Sorry, I just had a little jump. Destiny was named our first team All-BVC Conference last year, 2017. She's the Solano Falcons athlete of the month for September. She was the player of the week for the state for week number 4 this year. She leads the entire state of California right now with 430 kills. She plans to graduate in December and transfer in January to continue playing volleyball and pursue a major in sociology. Destiny has never missed a single set in her 2 seasons. That's 181 sets. She has 138 digs, 78 solo blocks, 77 assist blocks, and a 2-year total of 630 kills, hitting over 350. Number 4 is Please rise to the national anthem. We have a very special treat, and we will have number 4 from Los Medanos, the group singing for us.
Welcome to Fairfield, California. We're here at Solano College, where the 12-1 Lady Falcons square off against the 13-0 Los Medanos Mustangs. For Solano College Sports Network, I'm Stephen Babb. Joining me on the broadcast tonight, Jaslyn Cruz, Nate McKay, and our sideline reporter, Brandon Kyle. Now, Jazz, the visiting Lady Mustangs have handed the Falcons their only loss in conference play. How do you think Solano will handle this tough matchup?
I think that since Los Medanos is their only loss this conference, they'll definitely want to use that as a motivation and hopefully tie up their records coming into this match. You know, especially for a big night for their two key sophomore players, Destiny Greenwood and Mia Pimentel. Both are strong players, and Destiny actually leads the conference in kills and is very quick and explosive all around. She connects with Mia pretty well, so hopefully they bring it tonight and use the home court advantage.
The Falcons definitely have their work cut out for them. Nate, what are some things we should look out for from the Mustangs?
Well, Stephen, currently on an 11-game win streak, Los Medanos has had an impressive season, and a player who has been a key part of their terrific season so far is Mercedes Nicholson, who leads the team in kills and ranks in the top 5 in hitting percentage in the Bay Valley Conference. So look for her to bring the energy the Mustangs will need to beat Solano as they look to make it 12 straight wins on the year.
A tough task for sure. Now let's send it down to the court and our sideline reporter, Brandon Kyle.
That's right, Stephen. Tonight, the Los Medanos Mustangs travel to Fairfield, California to take on the Solano College Falcons. Mustangs are coming in with a conference-leading 13-0 record. The Falcons, however, are only one game behind, losing to, as you know, the very same team that they're playing here tonight. That's right. Despite a stellar performance from standout sophomore Destiny Greenwood, the Falcons fell to the Mustangs on their home turf in a 4-set heartbreaker back on October 10th. Now, with only 3 games left in regular season play, tonight's game has huge implication. And the Falcons look to even the series against the Mustangs, as well as create a tie atop the Big Valley Conference, with both teams being 13-1 and having a victory over each other. The Mustangs, however, look to win tonight and pretty much seal up the Big Valley Conference. Now, both teams have gone 6-0 in conference play since their last matchup, so we're expecting nothing short of a knockdown, drag-out war. Both teams know how important this game is, and they both have promised to bring their A game when they hit the hardwood here tonight. We're going to take a short commercial break, but when we return, the Los Medanos Mustangs are taking on the Solano College Falcons in a must-win game. We'll see you soon.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
And Destiny Greenwood shoots it over the net. And it is out. So we just seen Solano celebrate sophomore night here for the Falcons. Destiny Greenwood, Jody Pagulayan, and Mia Pimentel will be departing Solano this year. Oh.
And as we see Los Medanos right there get on the board for the first time tonight. Great job right there. You're definitely seeing what they're capable of doing. They're definitely wanting to bring the pressure early.
That's right, Nate. Good pass and a set to Greenwood. Greenwood spikes for the kill. It's easy to see why she leads the state of California in kills.
Yeah, she's definitely been a big impact right here for Solano. It was great to see her get recognized here on sophomore night here at Solano.
Another sophomore, Nuru Boone for Los Medanos, sang an amazing national anthem tonight. And there goes another point for Los Medanos, regaining the serve. Score is now 2-2. As Solano takes defensive positions. That's number 3, Sofia Clavido on the serve. Good pass and a good block. Can't quite see who that was over there. And another kill for Destiny. Great job by Solano.
I think Destiny's doing a pretty good job moving the ball around, having the libero guess which way she's going, right or left. And it's pretty good for Los Medanos to put their libero in the middle, just because the libero's the best passer. So she's probably challenging Destiny the whole game tonight.
Absolutely. That's a good pass by Los Medanos libero there to set up a kill for the Mustangs.
And then as you see another kill right there from the Mustangs, right now it's all tied up, and I'm sure that the Mustangs are going to try to bring some pressure right here. Definitely want to try to get this lead coming right here.
Yep, Christina Salazar in for the Mustangs on the serve. Good pass by the libero. And Destiny with the roll shot. And that is inbounds. That's number 11, Amaya Mixon, getting that point for Los Medanos.
And a great job right there from Amaya. Now the Mustangs get the lead. Now see what Solano can do to try to get another tie right here.
Salazar serves. And an overpass. Their libero digs it. And a great block by Jody. And there she is again. Destiny Greenwood with another kill, tying the score up at 4 apiece and giving Solano the serve.
Like I said earlier, the libero, if you just watch that play, the libero definitely moved towards line just because Destiny's been hitting the past 3 times there. So her going towards the right, towards left back makes it a little more complicated.
Yeah, it does, and Greenwood has the serve. Looks like the roll shot by number 25. That's Jayla Austin. Great dig by the libero. Not sure. Looks like maybe Los Medanos got into the net.
It looks like a double from their setter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So that's 5-4 now for Solano.
All right, got a deep serve by Destiny Greenwood.
Oh, and a great kill by Jayla Austin again for the Mustangs to tie it up at 5. Number 7, Emily Jones, the Mustang libero, is back for serve. Oh, good block by the Mustangs.
Solano did a great job covering there by number 1. She was just right under the block and ready to pick it up right after.
So Solano regains the serve and has a 6-5 lead. That's number 9, Alora Semonten for the serve.
Great back set. Just short of the net.
Yeah, Maya Mixon not able to get the kill on that possession. 7-5 Solano. It's a good pass.
And it looks like we have a net by Solano.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing with the line judge in the way.
That gives Los Medanos the next point, so it's currently 7-6. Los Medanos in the lead.
Yeah, and that's number 6, Jocelyn Sadler for the serve for the Mustangs. Good pass by Destiny, setting up for, that's number 2, XL Valdovinos.
And a great job right there of Valdovinos to get a point right there for the Lady Falcons as they right now lead 8-6. Great job already. You see the chemistry working well for the Lady Falcons as now they try to add on more to this lead.
Tiara Fukuda with the serve. I really like Tiara's serving style. It's very energetic. We've seen some success last time we were here at Solano. And a great block by XL Valdovinos. 9-6 Solano. Fukuda keeps her serve.
Valdovinos having a big impact already here in this first play.
Back set, and it's a tip.
Pass over the antenna. Give the serve to the Mustangs. That's number 9, Emily Sobolik.
Back row hit. And she got a kill.
Yeah, great job again by Destiny Greenwood with that back row hit. And then now we've got number 2, Valdivinos, on the serve for Solano. The score is now 10-7 in the Falcons' favor. Number 5, Mina Paz, subs in on the Mustangs.
That was a great, quick serve over the net. Hard to pass.
Setting up for Destiny, and a roll shot. Doesn't get the kill. And that time she does. What an energetic spike by Destiny Greenwood.
Yeah, in that play in particular, her and Mia were definitely trying to get that really quick set to just shoot it straight to Destiny's hand, and hopefully it gets right where she wanted it, and it did, so she got a successful kill off of there.
It was a great attempt on the block, though, by Nura Boone for the Mustangs. It's just that much power in that kill shot. Hard to block.
Yeah.
And there is Mercedes Nicholson right there getting the kill for the Mustangs.
That'll bring the score to 11-8. Boone back to serve for Los Medanos.
All right, perfect pass, right to Destiny, and right to the corner. So that's a great spot for Destiny to keep aiming for, especially when the libero's not in, because you know well that the middle has a hard time getting there.
And right on cue, Los Medanos subs their libero back in. Kaylin Kaiser back to serve for Solano. The score is now 12-8.
Oh, that's a dump right over into the center hole, which is always hard to read, especially from a pretty good setter that Los Medanos has. So she hit that pretty well, so hopefully Solano could adjust to that for maybe next time she comes to the front row.
Yeah, that's Sofia Clavito. We've seen her have some great sets now. She's back for the serve for the Mustangs.
Right,
Over net pass by Valdivinos. Oh! Unfortunately, not able to get the block at the net. He drops in for a point. Scores now 12-10 here in the first set in Solano's favor.
Yeah, you saw Valdivinos right there trying to get the ball, but just couldn't. But glad I love the effort from her.
Absolutely. Good dig there.
That's a good up. Destiny to hopefully help Mia.
Overpass. And that one was
out.
Out.
Yes.
I have no idea what they're doing over there. I have a pillar right in my way.
And again, you saw Valdivinos just trying to get some extra effort in there, but you can see that right now she's trying her best.
Absolutely. And now it's all tied up at 12. That's Sofia Clavito back there. Maintains her serve for the Mustangs, all tied up now.
The libero's able to chase it down. Hopefully it gets over, and it's out. It was a great hustle from Solano's libero. It was pretty surprising that she actually got there, so just maybe next time they just need to execute better and just get it in the court.
Yeah, look at a quick timeout called here by Solano, see if they can regroup. Come up with a strategy here as the Mustangs have taken the lead, 13-12. Early on here in the first set.
Yeah, you go back to that last one right there. You look at Kaiser, she definitely did a good job right there, not giving up on the play and getting it back to making sure the play does not stop right there. You got to love what Solano's doing right now.
Yeah, it comes down to, I don't think effort's going to be Solano's problem, maybe just more so the execution of how they're getting things done. We've seen some passes go deep. You know, it's hard when, the ball's coming over as hard as Mustangs have been striking it to kind of get underneath and make a good pass. Clavito back to serve once again for Los Medanos.
Perfect pass to Mia. Oh, and she dumps it over, but they are ready for that one.
They were.
And a free ball over. Hopefully it's pretty easy. Shoot out to Destiny Greenwood, and no surprise she got another kill.
Fantastic sequence there by the Falcons to tie it back up at 13.
Yeah, number 5, Giotti was not ready for that one right there. Great job by Destiny.
Mia Pimentel on the serve for Solano, and she gets the ace. That'll put them up 14-13. Great serve by the sophomore.
A little miscommunication right there, as you saw from the Mustangs.
Back set to Mercedes.
Oh. And it was out. Fortunate break there for Solano, as they were not able to get to that. But fortunately for them, it didn't matter. Pimentel
Short serve by Pimentel.
setting up Destiny. And there you go.
Greenwood definitely makes it look easy as she strikes every ball. You could definitely tell that she's being pretty accurate where she places the ball. Every hit she goes up for, and it's not just like she's swinging away. She's doing pretty well at placing it.
Yeah, the last game that we watched here from Solano and Greenwood, especially as the match went on, she was able to adjust her speeds. And so far early on, she's been very aggressive. And let's see if maybe Los Medanos makes an adjustment to her attack, and if she's able to make the adjustment in return and change up her speeds.
Yeah, she's definitely caught them off guard right here as you see the Mustangs take a timeout right here with the score 16-13. So right now, Greenwood is definitely having a big impact in this game for the Falcons.
Yeah, it's been some great back and forth so far tonight, which is kind of what we were to expect from two fantastic teams.
Yeah, and it's definitely still early on in the first set, and it's going back and forth, so should be a pretty good matchup tonight. And a long game, definitely.
Pimentel back to serve once again. Oh, good block at the net by Solano. Oh, and Mustangs weren't able to get the ball over.
Yeah, just one too many hits right there for the Mustangs that Solano gets to increase the lead right here.
17-13 now.
Great short serve by Mia Pimentel.
And the libero just unfortunately wasn't able to get a good angle on that pass.
Mia's serves are definitely special just because they're right on top of the net, and they are float serves, so they are harder to pass.
And miscommunication there by the Mustangs between the libero and Clavito. Another point for Solano, 19-13 now. Yeah, I like Mia's serves. She alternates between kind of a soft and short and hardened, distance.
Definitely. And Mia sets it over.
Oh,
and Destiny was ready for that. A solo block for Destiny as the setter definitely tries to trick her and send the ball over, but she was definitely ready for that.
Yeah, great read by Destiny as Clavito tried to sneak it over on a set pass.
And then I don't know if you guys saw that, but Greenwood barely had a jump for that. She just basically reached up and just got over the net. Great job right there from Greenwood. Has another timeout for the Mustangs.
Definitely the tallest player on Solano's squad, and she's also fantastic at basketball here too for the Falcons.
So, right now with Solano up by 7 points, you look at what they can do now. It's almost certain that they can definitely take it in this first set, take a first set right here for their win. So let's see what they can do against the Mustangs.
Yeah, it's the Falcons' largest lead of the night, 20-13, as Pimentel serves once again for the Falcons.
Right, got a deep serve. And just out. Good read by the libero for Los Medanos.
20-14 now as the Mustangs get ready to serve. That's number 15, Christina Salazar. Soft serve. The pass to Destiny. Destiny roll shot. Oh, and a great block at the net by Destiny. And that roll shot for the Mustangs does not make it over. 21-14, and Solano takes back the serve.
Destiny's doing a great job lining up with each hit, and she's had 2 solo blocks in a row, which is actually really good for the span of a minute or so.
Absolutely. Greenwood now serving. They set up Austin. She wasn't able to get the kill. It's a roll shot. by Valdovinos. Gets the point for Solano. 21-14 now. Solano is definitely in control of this first set.
Destiny Greenwood at the line, serving 22-14.
Good set. And it's
just in, yes.
Looked like it might have just hit the line there. 22-15 now.
And those are pretty hard to read too, because it's definitely an off-speed hit from the outside hitter on Los Medanos, and you can't read those because they start floating and you just can't get them typically.
So libero serves. That's number 7, Emily Jones. Fantastic kill shot there by number 12. Was that by Mia?
I think that was by Jody, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she just subbed out.
There we go.
Yeah, you saw number 11, Amaya Mixon, definitely upset on that one. She wished she could have that one back for the Mustangs.
Got a quick serve.
From
free ball over the net.
Yeah, just one too many hits right there for Solano as another point for the Mustangs.
Yeah, the Solano definitely has to adjust their roll shots because Nuru Boone, especially being front row in the middle, has a really high block. So they just have to look out for that and hopefully place the ball a little bit better.
23-16 now as the Mustangs serve.
Great pass by Greenwood. And a tip.
And right on time there is Nuru Boone with the kill. 23-17 now. Mustangs hoping to see if they can climb back into this first set.
Another great pass.
Valdovinos is blocked.
Nuru Boone's block is way too tall for Solano to adjust, or to make adjustments right now would definitely be prime for them. All right, which causes them to call a timeout. And they're only trailing by 5 points, so you don't know where this game is going to go toward.
Yeah, Los Medanos definitely has the advantage as far as height goes at the net right now with Destiny on the back line.
Yeah, maybe Solano should probably consider putting up 2 blocks instead of 1 once Boone goes up, because she likes to hit sidelines rather than like deep middle if she wasn't like an inexperienced middle. But since she could hit sidelines, maybe put the outside hitter up with the middle blocker.
You know, Los Medanos right now, they're trying to get the energy back in. They kind of lost it in the early going of this first set right here, but now they're starting to gain it back, as we'll see what Solano does as they're taking this time out. They definitely want to try to get this first set win.
Definitely.
Yeah, what I've learned early on in my watching of volleyball is that it's all about momentum, and it swings really quick back and forth. And right now, it looks like Los Medanos is going to try to make a run. Oh, the roll shot.
Great pass by Los Medanos libero. And Nuru, again, she hits great sideline spots. So Solano should definitely adjust towards the left side because she hasn't hit towards the setter yet. So hopefully she keeps doing that and Solano adjusts to her.
Yeah, Nuru has definitely had a big impact already in this first set in the late going.
Ooh, nice quick serve by Los Medanos.
Yeah, Destiny not able to get the pass on that serve. 23-20 now.
You know, Solano, they're going to have to start waking up right now as Los Medanos is starting to bring it.
They are looking a little out of sorts. And that serve is long. Great job by Solano's libero to let that one go. That's number 6, Kaylin Kaiser. Now we got Tierra Fukuda back on the serve for Solano. 24-20.
Great float serve.
And that's in the net. 25-20. First set goes to Solano. What a fantastic job. So what's your takeaway, Nate, so far from the first set of this match?
Well, definitely Solano brought the energy. It looks like in the late going, they were definitely looking like they were losing it, but great job to stick together as a team. And they definitely brought it and won that first set as a team. As we see right now, the Mustangs look to regroup and try to get the sorted things back in it.
Now, Jazz, Los Medanos definitely started to pick up some momentum there at the end of that first set. Unfortunately, it's just a little short. What do you think they're going to try to bring into the second set?
Coming into the second set, I think that they're not going to be as scared of Destiny Greenwood just because now that they're used to a few hits by her, which they probably don't see so much at practice within their players. So playing against Greenwood in the first set is just like a warm-up for the next. So I think they're going to be adjust their defense a little bit more and use Nuru to their advantage.
Yeah, I think the second set's definitely going to be critical. If Los Medanos wants to stay in this, they're definitely going to have to take the second one. Well, that's going to do it. We'll be back with the second set right after this.
Hi, my name is Carmen Sylvie,
Hi, my name's Kalia Radad.
and we're coming to you from our student government as representatives of the Humanities Department to explain our Poetry Slam event that we're going to have on November 30th.
The doors open at the theater at 5, but the event starts at 5:30.
We're going to be having judges in a competition where we would love to have the student body submit different poems. We have our open mic, which is 1 poem per student per submission, and competition, which is 2 poems per student per competition. And for all 3, because you can do all 3, we would love to have 3 poems with a cap time capacity of 3 minutes per poem.
We're also having an Amazon gift card that's $20 for the first place.
And we're coming to you for this Poetry Slam because we believe that the written word is very expressive in getting how our students feel about everything that's going on. And we would love to hear your voices as a student government and as a community.
Deadline submissions are November 16th, so please get them in.
Well, we really hope to see you there, and we will definitely be there. Have a good one.
Welcome back to Solano, getting ready to start the second set. Solano is up 1-0 so far in this match. Los Medanos looks forward to taking some of their momentum that they started to get the last part of the first set and carry it over into the second one.
Mia Pimentel had a great lead, or great service run in the middle of last set, so hopefully she does it again, but Solano doesn't get too comfortable right afterwards because that's when they started losing momentum and Los Medanos started catching up.
Yeah, you know, the Mustangs, I mean, they had that energy going into that late first set, but now they're looking to bring it right here at the start of the second set.
It's number 9, Emily Sobolik on the serve for Los Medanos. And unable to get it over the net was number 1, Mercedes Nicholson. So the first point of the second set will go to Solano, and they'll get the serve. It's number 6, Kaylin Kaiser, the libero for Solano. Good pass, setting up Nuru, who gets the kill to tie it up and get the serve back for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Nuru is definitely bringing it again, like she saw in the late going in the first set. She's right here again in the early going to the second set.
And she's subbed out. And that serve is long, giving it back to Solano. 2-1 now. That's number 12, Mia Pimentel, back to do the honors for the Falcons.
Yeah, you know, that serve was just a little too long right there for Emily Jones.
Good pass, good set. And it's in.
Greenwood makes it look really easy, but she is placing the ball very well between the libero and left back of Los Medanos, giving the libero a really hard time to read where she's going to go.
Yeah, we saw at the end of that first set that with Greenwood on the back line, it was a little difficult for Solano at the net. Now she's up front, and I looked for them to kind of get off to a quick start here in the second match, or second set.
Great solo block by Destiny Greenwood again. I believe that's her 3rd one this game, so if she just keeps it up, then she'll be doing great at the net.
4-1 now for Solano. Oh, and a pass over to Fukuda.
And that's a shootout to Greenwood.
Setting up Austin. And a fantastic sequence there by both sides of the net. Solano coming in with the point though, 5-1.
Yeah, I know, a great rally right there as we hear from the crowd. They're definitely impressive what we saw right there.
And a fantastic serve to put another point on the board. Mia Pimentel back there on sophomore night getting after it.
Hopefully she has the same or even a better run this time on her serves and starts the second set pretty strong. Out to Greenwood.
And a great dig by Los Medanos to stick with it. That's number 6, Jocelyn Sadler.
And a great job right there by Sofia Clavito to definitely keep the ball alive and keep the point right there for her Mustangs.
Yeah, fantastic way to stick with it, come away with the point.
Definitely not giving up. Great job right there from the Mustangs.
Yeah. Clavito back for the serve, and it's in the net. The Falcons get the ball right back. 7-2 is your score as Destiny Greenwood gets ready to serve for the Falcons.
Great back set.
Clavito keeps trying to set up Los Medanos for the attack, but great job by Solano on defense. And that spike runs long, 8-2 now. Greenwood back to serve.
Tip right over the block. Great job by Solano getting it right over the blockers for no one else to see right behind him. So
perfect roll shot, 9-2 now, Solano's advantage.
Yeah, you know, the Mustangs aren't just looking good right here in the early goings. They're trying to get back into it, but we'll see what happens right here.
Yeah. Jalen Austin trying to get it done for Los Medanos at the net. She's having trouble.
And we have a double by Los Medanos, the setter.
Long hair makes it hard to see the numbers on the backs of these uniforms. I have trouble too. But 10-2 now for Solano as Los Medanos calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, Solano definitely brought the early energy in the second set. I mean, just going out there and bringing the energy is definitely what caught Los Medanos off guard, which is causing them to take this timeout as they're down 10-2. They definitely are trying to get back into the swing of things.
Definitely. It's only an 8-point lead that Solano has, but it is really early in the game, making Los Medanos' like motivation like a little bit lower, like hard to get back. So hopefully they get it soon. Otherwise, Solano's just going to keep running with what they have.
Desi will be on the back line now. So let's see if Los Medanos can take advantage of that. As Greenwood's back to serve. 10-2 in favor of the Falcons. Greenwood serve. Oh, great effort by the libero, but unfortunately wasn't able to pass that one cleanly. 11-2 now.
The Falcons are really looking good right here in the second set.
It's a soft serve over the net, setting up Nuru. Great dig by the libero, pass over, and great block by Jody. And that one is long, giving another point to Solano, 12-2.
Jody's doing a great job at the net. Even though she's not too tall and isn't necessarily Destiny's height, she's actually getting over and getting a lot of solo blocks as well.
Yeah, Pagalayan is really athletic, especially for her size. She's always plays pretty impressive at the net.
Great pass by Greenwood.
And As we see a kill right there from Mercedes Nicholson of Los Medanos.
And the Mustangs get the serve back. That's Christina Salazar back to do the honors for Los Medanos. Great pass over by Jody.
Right through the blockers. Los Medanos placed that ball really well and was able to see that there's a hole between the blocks and the defensive or the defense in the back row. So it's a good spot that she should keep aiming for until Solano adjusts to that.
Yeah, it looked like Greenwood back there, just not able to handle the pass. 12-4 now. Salazar with the serve. Great dig by the libero. Setting up Destiny, and she does not get the kill. What a block at the net by Austin, giving the Mustangs another point.
You gotta love the team effort right here from the Mustangs. They're definitely trying to get back into this game.
Oh, and Destiny not able to handle the pass there. The Mustangs slowly creeping back into this second set. 12-6 now. That's 5 unanswered for the Mustangs.
Another shank by Solano. It looks like it's going toward the right side, so hopefully they just take one step over and they get the next pass.
Looks like Solano calls time to see if they can make an adjustment. It's 12-7 now in favor of the Mustangs. Los Medanos definitely climbing back into this game and this second set. Let's see if they're able to catch back up to the to the Falcons.
Yeah, you know, that timeout earlier from Los Medanos definitely helped them out. Now they're only down 12-7. So in the beginning they looked a little lost, but now they're starting to get back into the second set, trying to hopefully get a win.
I feel that once Destiny Greenwood hits the back row, then Los Medanos calms down a little bit, where they get a little anxious when she's up front. So maybe that's definitely helping their energy build up, just because they don't have to worry about her as much.
Yeah, it'll definitely be in Solano's beats Solano's advantage once they're able to rotate Destiny back up to the net. Salazar with the serve, and it's into the net. So that'll get the serve back to Solano and start with that rotation I just mentioned. It's 13-7 now as Jody Pagalayan, the sophomore, back to serve for the Falcons. Good pass, setting up for Austin. Austin does not get the kill. Pass over from Solano. That looks like number 9, Emily Sobolik, with the kill, giving the serve back to the Mustangs. 13-8 as number 11, Amaya Mixon, back now to serve for Los Medanos. Looks like she's going to get a running start at her serve.
That's 2 serves in a row that they just missed, just short of the net, which are very critical, especially coming to, or in such a tight match tonight. So they should probably clean up their serves if they want to stay in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Sierra Fukuda back now to serve for Solano. It's 14-8. Great set by Clavito, giving it to Boone for the kill.
Yeah, they set that up perfectly right there for Nuru Boone. She went inside and definitely got the kill that they were needing.
Nuru just subbed in, so it's definitely a surprise for such a quick hit that she just did from Los Medanos.
Miscommunication there between the libero and Greenwood. It's 14-10 now. With the next rotation, though, Greenwood will be back up on net for the Falcons. Great pass by Greenwood. Pass over the net from Solano, setting up.
Another quick hit from Boone. Solano definitely needs to adjust to her hits, because otherwise Boone's just going to kill them for the rest of the night.
Yeah, definitely tough with Greenwood in the back row right now for the Falcons. It's a long pass. Long serve. And the libero, number 6, Kaiser, unable to make the pass.
It's only a 2-point lead for Solano.
Mustangs definitely are back into this second set. Kaiser with the pass on that one. Great save.
Free ball over by Kaiser. A little easy for Los Medanos.
See if they can set up Greenwood. Oh, and a rollover shot from Sobolik.
That's a great adjustment that Los Medanos just made because they've been hitting like straight few hits, and once you roll shot, you catch Solano off guard, so that was a great place that she put it in.
You know, she took her time on that, which is really good.
But that'll bring the Mustangs into within one. And that's long. The serve will go back to Solano, 15-13. Solano able to maintain the lead here.
It looks like Los Medanos picked up on Mia Pimentel's dumps just because they read that one pretty easily, and that was pretty sneaky that she just did. Great pass.
Yeah, that was Sobolik on that kill. 15-14 now. Sobolik back to serve for the Mustangs, hoping to see if they can tie it up here. But now Greenwood is back up on the net for Falcons. And right on cue.
Great line shot by Destiny Greenwood.
Yeah, Pimentel with a fantastic set. 16-14 now. Serve back to Solano.
Yeah, you know, Solano, they do not want to lose this lead. They already saw that they were in pressure of getting a tie. Now they're trying to keep it within distance for them.
Setting up for Mercedes Nicholson on that kill. 16-15. Unfortunately, Kaiser unable to dig that out.
Yeah, Mercedes is currently second in the Bay Valley Conference in kills, so definitely saw a great effort right there from Mercedes Nicholson.
Good pass, setting up for Destiny. Great dig by Mina Koss. But that point will go to Solano. Pimentel back to serve. 17-15 in the second set.
Great job right there by number 25, Jayla Austin, get a kill for the Mustangs. It has been a close second set so far from both teams, as you know, we kind of see one team or the other trying to poke apart the lead, but right now it's looking like the Mustangs are going to try to gain momentum.
Clavito back to serve for Los Medanos.
Easy free ball by Greenwood.
Mercedes Nicholson right there to tie it up for the Mustangs.
Both teams are doing a really good job hitting over the shorter blocker. They're being really successful on kills, using that to their advantage.
Absolutely. Clavito back to serve again. All tied up. Great pass from Valdivinos. And Destiny with the rollover.
And a great job right there, Solano. They're back up within one. Great job by Destiny Greenwood again to give the Solano Falcons the lead.
Now Destiny's back on the serve. Let's see if she can control it. Good pass by Libero, setting up Mercedes. And that's in. Was at Valdivinos, I think, on that kill. 19-17 now. Greenwood to serve again. And that goes long. 19-18 now. Number 15, Christina Salazar, subs back in for the Mustangs. She's on serve. Oh, and unfortunately, Destiny unable to pass that ace. 19-19. Let's see if the Mustangs can take their first lead of the second set. And that goes long. So the Falcons go up once again by one.
Well, it's really been a close second set as we see both teams. I mean, with this being the second time in the game, you really wonder who's going to get this second set win.
Pagulayan on the serve for Solano. Good pass.
Quick set.
Oh, pass over. See if they can set up Austin again. Good block attempt and pass. Oh, great dig by Pimentel. Setting up Austin again. Nope, it goes cross. Oh, and that was Sobolik on that kill. And unfortunately, Solano not able to hang with it. 20-20 all tied up again.
You know, they're going back and forth right now. Mustangs would really love to get their first lead of the game right here.
Austin's back to serve for her first time tonight for the Mustangs. Let's see if Solano can take advantage of not having her at the net. Oh, and unfortunately, just a misplaced pass by Greenwood. 21-20. The Mustangs take their first lead of the second set.
A great drive right here, but Solano definitely is going to have to regroup and try to get the lead right back.
And it's into the net. 21 all. Serve goes back to Solano. Tiara Fukuda back to serve.
And it's going to be crucial right here for the Falcons as they hope to try to get their lead right back.
Good pass, setting up Nuru. Good block, but not good enough. 22-21, the Mustangs get the serve back.
It's good to see that Solano recognized that Nuru is back in front because they did put up 2 blocks this time, as I mentioned earlier that they should. And they got a touch, so it definitely helped.
It's a good pass from the libero. See if they can set up. Setting up Boone again. Oh, good block.
Looked like there's no touch from Solano, so it went right into the net, and they got the point.
Nice, 22 all.
And Destiny Greenwood is back in the front row against Nuru Boone, so should be a really great 3 points.
Valdivinos on the serve. See if they can set up Boone. They do. And unfortunately, unable to dig it out is Alora. 23-22, Mustangs have the serve back.
Solano just needs one good serve receive pass right now in order to get it to Greenwood and hopefully score quickly to tie up the game.
Mina Poss on the back line for the serve.
Out to Greenwood. No, it's just out.
24-22, set point for Los Medanos, who's made a fantastic comeback here in the second set. Poss serves. Good pass by Valdivinos. And Greenwood, roll shot. Great save by Poss. So they set up Mercedes with the set point. Second set goes to Los Medanos. What a fantastic back and forth that was, and to come back from so far down, the Mustangs just were very impressive in that second set.
It looks like Solano gets a little bit comfortable once they get like a 7 or 8 point lead, which happened in the first and second set. So hopefully for the remainder of the game, they don't let that happen again because they see how it could affect them in the end.
Yeah, you know, I mean, both teams, I mean, you look at them, they had that great surge of energy in that late second set, but Solano, they started off with a great strong lead, but just couldn't figure out the pieces to get that puzzle together. But as of right now, the Mustangs definitely grouped together, played together well as a team, and now it's all tied together between 1 game apiece.
Yep, we're all tied up, and we'll get ready to start the third set when we return.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
And we're back here to get ready to start the third set. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. We've seen a fantastic comeback in that second set from the Mustangs. Let's see if they're able to carry that momentum here into the third set.
You know, a great second set right there from both teams. I mean, in the beginning, you looked at Solano. They had a great lead, but then as we got towards the end of it, both teams went back and forth with it. We saw about 3 ties, and both teams definitely brought the energy that they needed. And right now, the Mustangs brought that added pressure and basically won off of a great momentum and played together well as a team to get that second set win.
As good as Destiny Greenwood is, she definitely could use some help from her teammates. They can't always rely on her, and maybe it'll help if they just adjusted a little bit more to the other players as well. Because, you know, when she rotates to the back, then it's a little hard. It'll take some time for her to get to the front, so they need to do something in order to keep the lead.
Now, Jazz, I haven't played organized volleyball like this. Is there a way that you can, going into this third set, adjust your rotations? So maybe you can see if you can match up Destiny at the net with the taller players of Los Medanos?
Well, it's just like one of those things where you have to just kind of guess how Los Medanos is going to do theirs and Solano. So once you give the table your lineup, you can't switch it after that. So you just hope that your best player matches up with theirs.
Okay. They'd be like, sub.
Yeah, I know it'll definitely be interesting to see how this third set starts with Los Medanos. In those first 2 sets, they really weren't off going to a great start, so we'll see if they can try to bounce back, or maybe we'll see Solano get another early lead.
Solano's defense has been doing really good all night, but I feel like they get a little shaken up once Nuru starts getting kill after kill. So I feel like once they get a really good pass or once that stops, they'll be okay.
And Fukuda on the serve for Solano.
Right through the block.
Good dig by Greenwood. Greenwood with the roll shot. Again, good defense. And even better offense from Valdivinos.
She does a really great job in recognizing the shorter block as well. She's definitely been avoiding Nuru since she's been blocked, and it's good to see her adjusting.
And it's in 2-0 now. Solano off to a quick lead. Yeah, for the Mustangs, Clavito is really valuable on her set at the net, but she does lack a little bit of height for the defense. Fukuda serves again, and it's out. Mustangs get the serve. 2-1 here in the third set. And it looks like Nuru Boone back for the serve. And just like that, she subbed out. 3-1 now for Solano. It's Valdivinos to serve. See if they can set up Austin here. And they do, and Greenwood has a nice block. Nice block again. Oh, and it's not enough. The Mustangs will get the serve back. 3-2, Solano's advantage. Sofia Clavito back to serve for the Mustangs.
Great short serve by Los Medanos there. She's been serving pretty deep all night, but they have all been float serves, so Solano has to be ready to expect anything.
All tied up at 3. Let's see if Clavito can get an ace. Good pass.
Out to Greenwood, and just out.
And just like that, the Mustangs take their first lead of the third set, 4-3.
Yeah, Greenwood just missed that right there, but great job by the Falcons to set her up beautifully for that one.
It's a good pass by Valdivinos. Greenwood. And Austin with a nice soft over. Greenwood doesn't even jump for that. And it looks like a double hit. So all tied up now, 4-4. Solano gets the serve back. That's the libero, Kaylin Kaiser. The short serve, good pass, but miscommunication at the net. 5-4 now, Solano.
Yeah, you know, they opened up this third set right here. It's definitely been close, as we haven't seen that in the first and second set, so it's definitely close right now between Solano and the Los Medanos Mustangs.
And that serve goes into the net, so all tied back up at 5. Good pass.
Great attack by Pimentel.
Oh, good save by Valdivinos.
We're going to free ball it over.
And a great block at the net. Great defense there by Pagalayan and Destiny Greenwood at the net.
You know, a great job right there for Valdivinos to keep the ball in play, making sure to never give up on the play. That's really great right there for the Falcons.
Yeah, she really sold out on that and was able to save it.
Yeah, it was to see Kaylin Kaiser just not expecting that one.
Yeah, it's hard to pass when it's coming right at you at that speed. Emily Jones back to serve for Los Medanos. See if they can set up Greenwood here. And it's a roll shot. Great defense by Los Medanos. Set up Greenwood again at the net. And they do it. 7-6, and Solano gets the serve back. Greenwood on the serve. See if Solano can defend at the net. And just like that, that was Nuru Boone on the kill. 7-7.
Great job right there by Nuru Boone, and give credit to her teammates for the Mustangs. They definitely set her up great right there to get the kill for the Mustangs.
Yeah, the Mustangs are going to try to take advantage of the height at the net. Oh, great block. Oh, and serve over. Or excuse me, pass over. A lot going on here. That was a great play by Fukuda.
Both teams are doing a really good job crashing in and covering for their blocks. You know, they have their defense right behind them, ready to pick up any ball pretty much. And it's been like that the whole night.
Solano serves, 8-7. And that's going to be out, 9-7 now. Alora serves. See if they can set up Boone. Destiny pass over. Set up Boone again. And Solano unable to defend it that time. 9-8 now.
Man, another great job right there by Nuru Boone to get another kill. And she's definitely been helping the Mustangs have a big impact in this game, and already in this third set has had a major contribution to this team so far.
Mina Paz to serve for the Mustangs. Oh, and she gets the ace, all tied up at 9.
You know, with being tied right now, we'll see what the Falcons can do.
It's a good pass by Greenwood. Setting up Valdivino, soft over. And there's Clavito with a pass over to take the lead. 10-9 now for the Mustangs. Paz to serve. Greenwood with the pass. See if they can set up Fukuda.
Set her out.
Oh, unfortunate for Solano. That was a great volley back and forth, but the Mustangs are going to come away with a point. 11-9 Mustangs lead.
Yeah, Colby Pardini, number 13, just barely missed that one as it went out of bounds.
Nice spot by Greenwood.
Solano gets the serve back. 11-10. Tiara Fukuda back to serve for the Falcons.
Yeah, Greenwood definitely wants to keep her team within reach of this lead right now. They're only down by 1, so let's see what they do.
Great serve by Fukuda. All tied up at 11. She found a soft spot in the Mustang defense for that ace. See if the see if Solano can take the lead back here. Oh, and there's Nuru Boone at the net for the kill.
Nuru's doing a really good job watching the ball because she just hit it and was ready for the block on the second attempt. So she's doing a really good being quick and adjusting to the ball.
Fortunate for the Falcons, Boone is back to serve. Valdivinos on the kill. All tied up at 12.
What a great job right there by Valdivinos to get up, get high, and get the Falcons a tie right now.
Now let's see if Solano can take advantage of Boone on the back line. Great set by Vito, and that's out. Austin at the net that time. Her kill was just a little long on that attack. Valdivinos serves again. And that's wide right. All tied up at 13. The Mustangs will get the serve back. That's Clavito back to serve for Los Medanos. Greenwood back at the net for Solano. So good pass. See if they can set up Austin. Austin roll shot. Set up the net for Greenwood. Greenwood. Oh, and a great dig by the libero. Pass over. Set up Greenwood again. This time, oh, a great dig again, that time by Poss.
As it looks like.
That is declared in by the line judges. That is pretty questionable, I'm not going to lie.
That was not in. I wonder if Solano tapped it, because that was not close to being in. Either way, serve goes to Los Medanos, 14-13.
Out to
and Greenwood again. Oh, and Greenwood on the block. 14-14. Solano gets the serve back.
Yeah, it looks like there was a double hit also right there as well. A great job by Greenwood to keep that effort alive.
Clavito is a really great setter for Los Medanos, but she's having a hard time getting a lot of doubles for this game.
Clavito is fantastic on that kind of deceptive set pass over the net. 15-14 now. Let's see if Solano can tie it up here. Great pass. Greenwood pass over. Clavito sets up Austin. Great dig there by the libero. And Destiny right on cue ties it up. Oh, excuse me, no, that went long. 16-14 now.
Yeah, just a little long right there by Greenwood, but, you know, as we see the Mustangs right here, we'll see what they do.
Out to Greenwood with the tip over the block.
Greenwood again. This time she switches direction. And it's out. 15-14, and the Falcons get their serve back.
It does look like Destiny's having a little hard time getting the ball down, so she is adjusting by roll shotting and tipping, which is actually working out for her. So until she should get her flow back in rhythm, then she should probably keep doing what she's doing.
Pimentel on the serve now for Solano. Great defense by the Falcons, setting up Greenwood. Clavito there with the set, and that's in. 17-15 now in favor of the Mustangs.
Yeah, great job right there by number 9, Emily Sobolik, to get the point for her Mustangs.
Number 7 back to serve for Los Medanos, and the serve is long. 17-16 now. Destiny Greenwood back to serve for the Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcons have another chance to tie the game right here, but they're trying to gain a momentum so they can add a lead of their own.
Good defense there. Oh, and unable to capitalize at the net. 18-16 now.
Yeah, you know, we're seeing Los Medanos right now playing this really well defensively, so we can see if they can try to add on right here.
Good pass by Greenwood. Fukuda at the net with the roll shot. And that's out. 18-17 now.
All 3 matches have been really close all night, so we still don't know what to expect, who's going to, which team's going to turn out to win.
Laura Samantan back to serve for Solano. Good effort there at the net, but Nuru Boone able to get the point for the Mustangs. 19-17 now. Just when Solano thinks they're creeping back in, the Mustangs take control again. Mina Paz to serve. Oh, and she gets the ace. 20-17. Destiny Greenwood unable to get underneath that serve for the pass. And Solano calls a timeout. Time to regroup for the Falcons.
Yeah, you know, with right now as we almost end our third set right here, the Falcons, if they want to try to come back and try to get this win in this third set, they're going to have to communicate a little bit more, because there has been times where close to the net, they haven't really been able to connect well on the ball, and it has allowed the Mustangs to get easy points from their mistakes. So they're definitely going to, like you said, regroup right here and try to hopefully, if anything, try to get this third set win.
I definitely agree, because Solano has sent over a lot of free balls for Los Medanos to easily pick up and set up for a great hit, where Solano's just giving them kind of like easy balls to do it with. So they need to execute and do better.
Yeah, and you know, there's still time left in this third set for Solano to try to regroup, refocus, and start to execute. Pause to serve again for Los Medanos. 20-17 here late in the third set. We're all tied up 1-1. Good pass. Setting up Greenwood from the back line. And Boone at the net. Great block by Solano. And Solano gets the point. 20-18.
And a good job right there by the Falcons, staying alive. They definitely want to compete, and they're going to look to bring the fire right here.
Fukuda back to serve for Solano. Great serve. Good defense. Oh, and the tip at the net. Number 13, Colby Pardini. 20-19. See if Solano can tie it up here. Good serve. Oh, and great defense by the libero. Pass over. Setting up Boone. And that's in for the kill. Nuru Boone at the net. 21-19 Mustangs.
Looks like Boone always goes to left back of Solano's defense, so once they adjust to that, they'll be fine, especially when they put up 2 blocks, and they're pretty successful, but other than that, they're not doing that great.
Boone back to serve for Los Medanos. Destiny Greenwood unable to get that shot to land. Oh, and it hits the antenna. Nice break there for Solano, 21-20, and they'll get the serve back. XL Valdivinos on the serve.
And that timeout has really been effective right here with the Falcons.
Mercedes was actually able to bounce that, which is kind of rare for women to do in volleyball. That was a very impressive hit by Mercedes down the line.
Yeah, no shot there by the Falcons. 22-20 now. Clavito back to serve for Los Medanos. Nice pass by Fukuda. Setting up Greenwood. Unable to get the kill. Greenwood that time tried to go a little deeper, didn't get it, and too many hits. 22-21, Solano will get the serve back. Jody Pagalayan comes back in for the Falcons at the net. Clavito setting up Mercedes, and Mercedes with the kill, 23-21. Solano's gonna have to start to get some momentum back if they want to stay in this.
You know, just when you think when Solano gets the ball back, you think they're going to be able to get the lead, but it so far hasn't really been working here in this late third set, as Los Medanos is just 2 points away from getting this third set win.
And Solano will call a timeout. The pressure is on here on sophomore night for the Lady Falcons. All tied up at 1 set apiece against the Los Medanos Mustangs. Mustangs have the 23-21 advantage here in the third set. What's Solano going to have to do here, Jazz, to hold on?
I think Solano definitely needs another hitter to help out Destiny Greenwood, as I mentioned earlier, because as hard as she's hitting, Los Medanos is definitely picking up on that, and they're not being successful in getting like straightaway kills, whereas Los Medanos is. So hopefully one of the other hitters from Solano wants to pick up their game a little bit and help Destiny out, because she could get tired after a while, and maybe that's what's happening at the moment.
Pass, set, kill.
Yes.
It's easy for us to say, but let's see if they can execute it. Christina Salazar to serve for Los Medanos, and it's long. 23-22 now.
Hopefully Mia Pimentel can get another great run, as the first 2 sets she's been doing, so hopefully she keeps this going.
Pimentel to serve. See, they try to set up Austin at the net. No. Great defense by Solano, passing it over. Greenwood. Greenwood again, no. Great volley here. Oh, mistimed jump. 23-23. Pimentel to serve again.
Great job by the Falcons, as we hear the crowd trying to help them out.
The crowd has definitely come alive here late in this third set. Great defense at the net again. Austin unable to get the ball over for Los Medanos. 24-23, Solano retakes the lead. And Los Medanos forced to call a timeout here to see if they can slow down this Falcons offensive attack.
You know, give credit to the Falcons. I mean, when they took that necessary timeout right there, it was definitely to regroup and definitely tell the team, hey, you know, definitely got to look at what the score is, because right now you definitely got to realize what momentum you have to bring. And they definitely brought the momentum. It's back in this game. With just being 1 point to get, Solano is really looking strong right here to win this third set.
Yeah, Los Medanos definitely not executing those last couple of points for Solano. It's do or die time. Pimentel to serve. Oh, great defense there by Solano to stay with it, passing it over to Green. Oh, and the roll doesn't get it done. See if they can set up Greenwood here. Great
hustle by the libero.
Oh, and Greenwood goes long. We're all tied up at 24.
You know, Jaslyn, as you were saying, great effort right there by the libero to not give up on the play. You got to love that right now. So now it takes 2 to win. So let's see what both teams do right here.
Good
Another
communication
free ball.
there. Yeah, good communication by the Falcons. Oh, 25-24. That ball seemed to roll on top of the net. Tough break for Solano. Good pass. And that's it. As Los Medanos takes that set, 26-24.
Yeah, no, really, it looked like the Falcons were gaining some momentum right there. You just hate to see it. I mean, we saw a lot of that in that third set for the Falcons. You know, but give credit to the Mustangs. They definitely brought the added energy, definitely regrouped, stayed together as a team, and were able to get that third set win.
Now, Jazz, that was a really hard-fought third set. What were the Falcons going to have to do going into this fourth one?
Going into this fourth set, I think Destiny Greenwood needs to not be afraid to hit because it seems like not a lot of her hits are going down as the first set, and during the third set she kind of like stiffened up a little bit. So once she gets another great hit, I think she'll loosen up a little bit and, you know, start killing it again. Also, I think the libero did a great job during the third set for Solano, and hopefully second set for Solano, and brings it into the next.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fourth set of adjustments. Let's see who can make them and who can come out ahead right after this.
We have everything that an automotive shop would have, or even a dealership would have.
If you guys are interested in automotive at all, go to Solano Community College. Check out the automotive program. It can be a career path for you, just like what I'm doing, or it could be an extreme hobbyist, an enthusiast.
If you really like cars and learning stuff all the time, then this is the best place to go.
And we're back here to begin the fourth set of what's been a very, very exciting match between the Los Medanos Mustangs and your Solano Falcons. Mustangs have a 2-1 set advantage here as we get underway. Let's see who can adjust. And will Solano go home with the record of 12-2, leaving Los Medanos undefeated? Or will Solano be able to pull out a tie in Bay Valley Conference?
You know, it's been close these last couple of sets. I mean, give credit to both teams, but at the end of the day, you got to look at what Los Medanos has been doing. They definitely executed properly. That last set in the last few seconds definitely saw the Falcons almost getting the lead, but just couldn't pull it off.
And that serve is long.
There's been a lot of missed serves from both teams all game, which obviously costs both teams like each set they've played, because those are just easy points that they're giving away.
Absolutely, as Solano now serves. Good pass, setting up Mercedes. See if they can get Greenwood on the other side. Great block at the net by Nuru Boone. 1-1, and the Mustangs will serve as Nuru is back for Los Medanos. And unfortunately, Valdivinos unable to make the pass. 2-1.
And that was a great serve right there by Nuru Boone. Let's see if she can get another one.
Good pass, setting up Greenwood, and there's the point. 2-2. Destiny Greenwood with another kill.
I think these rotations are very critical for Solano, while Neura's in the back and Destiny's in the front, for them just to keep scoring points as quick as possible and just keep racking them up while they can.
It's a good pass. Setting up for Mercedes Nicholson. 3-2 Mustangs. It's been a great back and forth at the net between Destiny and Greenwood, Mercedes Nicholson, Nuru Boone, and even Jayla Austin, who's back in now for the Mustangs. Setting up Greenwood, a soft roll. Austin with the pass over. Oh, and Solano with a pass over of their own. Greenwood unable to get the kill. Clavito sets, setting up Greenwood, and the block. Pass over Solano, hits the net, gets over. Clavito set up. Oh, and another block by Solano. Tied up at 3.
And great job right there from Greenwood to block that and get another possession for the Falcons right here.
Greenwood back to serve for Solano. Good pass by the libero, and it's into the net. Clavito unable to get a clean pass on that one. 4-3 is Solano. Nice serve by Greenwood. Austin at the net. And she's in for the kill. Aimed right at Mia Pimentel. Nothing she could do with that strike by Austin.
Yeah, you know, Jayla Austin definitely brought that out right there, and the Solano Falcons really weren't ready for that one.
It's a good pass by Greenwood. Greenwood with the pass over. And that's out. Amaya Mixon trying to send that one down the line. Solano gets the serve back as they make a substitution.
And the Falcons had the lead right here. They're only up by 1, but they really should look at this really to start something right here. They need to gain a lead right here in this 4th set.
Get some momentum going. It's 5-4 in Solano's favor as Ilora on the serve. There's Clavito again with that sneaky pass over. She sets up the kill, and it's inbounds. All tied up at 5.
I think it's a little difficult for the setters to gain points on their dumps, especially for this game, since they both run 5-1s with their setters going all around. So maybe they should change it up because they're going to pick it up quickly.
Yep. As that goes over, set up for the Mustangs. Great dig by Solano. Pass over. Another setup again, this time for, oh, and it's a double hit. 6-5 now for Solano as Tierra Fukuda back to serve. Set up Mixon there. Great defense by Solano. Pass over by Greenwood from the back line. Mixon is out. Again, trying to run the line, but just wide. 7-5 now, Solano.
You know, again, you're up by 2 right here. You would love to gain on more to this lead right here if you're the Falcons.
Great effort there by the Mustangs, but unable to convert. 8-5 now in favor of Solano. Let's see if the Falcons can swing some momentum their way here in this 4th set. Great pass. Clavito tries to set up Mixon again, and it's blocked at the net by Solano. Fantastic effort there on Solano's defense.
Yeah, great job by Colby Pardini to get into there and get the point right there for the Falcons.
Fukuda maintains her serve. The pass over is wide. 10-5 now, Solano. And Los Medanos forced to call a timeout here. Looks like Solano's trying to build some momentum here in the fourth set.
Yeah, you know, after that harsh third set right there for the Falcons, they're definitely getting a good momentum. They've added on to a good lead, which we really didn't see much of that in that third set. We saw a lot of 1-2 point leads, but right now with this 5-point lead here in the fourth set, it's great to see this right here if you're the Falcons.
Jaslyn, what did the Mustangs have to do to climb back into this one?
Honestly, I think the Mustangs just need one great pass in order to just get it to a good hitter like Nuru or someone else, just like put it down. You know, Solano's serves are really tough, but I think once they get one good pass, they'll be okay.
As we resume play here, Fukuda to serve for the Falcons. Good pass, see if they can set up here, and they do. Nuru Boone on the kill. 10-6 now. Los Medanos gets the serve back.
Yeah, another kill right there for Nuru Boo. Great job right there to get only a 4-point deficit now for the Mustangs.
Great pass there by the libero. Mercedes pass over. See if they set up Nuru again, and that one is wide. Solano will get the serve back. 11-6, Falcons advantage. XL Valdivino's back to serve for the Falcons. And a great block at the net again. Pass over by the Mustangs. Fukuda passes. See if they set up Boone here. Great dig by libero. And push shot called on Fukuda.
That was a great dig by Kaiser on Solano's side. She just stayed, she planted her feet, just kind of held her arms out really stiff and had Nuru's really hard hit just like bounce right off of her straight to the setter.
Yeah, tough break there for Solano. 11-7. The Mustangs make some substitutions and get the serve back. Mina Paz in to serve for Los Medanos. Great pass by Fukuda. And Destiny with the soft. And that hit is long. 12-7 now, Solano.
Good eye right there by the Falcons.
Yeah, great judgment to let that one go. A pass over by Clavito. Same by Los Medanos. See if they can set up Greenwood here. And that's long. 12-8, Mustangs get the serve back. Nuru Boone back to serve for Los Medanos. Set up Greenwood here, and cross-court shot. Great kill by Destiny Greenwood, 13-8, Solano.
That was a great spot that she went to, just because she's been hitting it like all night. Just a little tap over the net could get an easy point for them.
Great block there at the net. Good defense by Solano, setting up Greenwood. Clavito sets up Austin. Oh, and Austin's able to sneak it in. 13-9, Los Medanos gets their serve back.
Yeah, Jayla Austin, as you said, great job right there to get up at the net. Definitely get another point right here as the Mustangs look to try to cut into this deficit that they're currently in.
Clavito back to serve for Los Medanos. See if they can set up Fukuda here. She roll shots. Clavito sets. And it's into the net. Mercedes Nicholson unable to get up for the kill there. 14-9. Solano takes the serve.
Let's see if they can try to extend their lead. We've seen them be stuck at a 5-point lead. Let's see if they can extend it.
Destiny Greenwood serves for Solano. Pass over. Great defense by both sides. See if they can set up Greenwood here. No. Valdivinos with the soft. Oh, great dig by Destiny Greenwood. Valdivinos again over. Great volley here by both sides, and defense at the net. Point goes to Solano. Fantastic block there by the undersized Mia Pimentel at the net.
Yeah, from the Mustangs right there, number 11, Amaya Mixon just missed that right there for a point for the Mustangs.
Oh, a great set there by Clavito for Nicholson with the kill. (15-10) now as Los Medanos gets set to serve. It's number 15, Christina Salazar. Good pass. Oh, and a pass over. Great block at the net. Good defense on both sides. And that is out as Amaya Mixon wide again on that kill. 16-10, Solano will get their serve back.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of Los Medanos hits right now being a little too far on the outside. Trying to get a little bit inside will definitely help.
Setting up Austin here, and Austin gets the kill.
Yep, good job right there for the Mustangs. Kept it in play this time instead of not going out of bounds like the few couple have we seen in this fourth set.
Lots of back and forth, but Solano was able to maintain a 5-point lead, and I don't think that they would be too unhappy with a point here, point there kind of give and take. Good pass by Destiny. See if she can get set up from the back line. Great dig by Salazar. Oh, and a great block at the net by Solano. Number 1, Tierra Fukuda.
Great job for Fukuda to get a point right there for the Falcons. We can see right now they're tired of only having a 5-point lead. Let's see if we can add on more.
Yeah, there was Colby Pardini right there at the net with Tierra. Great dig by the libero. See if they can set up again here. Pass over Solano. See, set up. Boone and Destiny pass over. Good volley here by both sides. Great roll shot. And Boone with the kill. 17-12. Los Medanos will get the serve back.
And again, another great kill right there from Naru Boone. Definitely adding on another point for the Mustangs. They definitely need it right here.
Good pass by the libero. See if they can set up the other side. And they do. A little miscommunication there by Los Medanos. 18-12 in Solano's favor as XL Valdivinos goes back to serve for the Falcons.
And the Falcons are close to winning this set right here, but they can't gain a little too comfortable with this lead. Otherwise, they're going to end up losing it.
Good pass.
To Greenwood, and that is in. Yes. That looks like the spot that Destiny's been looking for all night, and that really worked out for her, that 1 point.
19-12. Los Medanos is going to have to start picking it up here if they want to stay in this. Good serve. And that is long by Nuru Boone. 20-12 now for Solano.
Yeah, I know, you just hate to see it if you're the Mustangs. Just another hit going long out of bounds.
Another good serve by Valdivinos. And Emily Sobolik that was Jocelyn Sadler wide on that. No, I'm sorry, it was Emily Sobolik. And timeout, Los Medanos, 21-12 in favor of the Falcons.
Looks like Los Medanos' coach is getting pretty frustrated with his girls. And they've been doing really well all game, just like slamming the ball down. And in times like these, they're probably all shooken up because the score is, they're trailing by a lot at this point. So he expects a lot better from their girls, and hopefully they can pick it up from here.
You know, Los Medanos is a fantastic squad, and, you know, I looked for them here to kind of regain some composure and stay in this. But right now, the momentum is all in Solano's favor. Valdivinos keeps her serve. Good pass. See if they can set up here for Boone. They do. And Solano's unable to keep it alive.
That was a great turn by Boone. Like from earlier, she's just been hitting to the right side of the court, but now she switches to the left, and that was really powerful, and she's able to get a point from that.
21-13 now. Good pass by Solano. Destiny in on the kill. Does she get it? Nope. And Mercedes Nicholson does. 21-14.
You know, Los Medanos are definitely picking up the pace right here, gaining the momentum that they need. The Falcons need to stay alive right here.
Well, that serve is long. 22-14 now for Solano. Jody Pagalayan back in at the net for the Falcons. Nicholson tries to roll that one over, and Destiny Greenwood on the kill.
Great job right there by Destiny Greenwood to get the Falcons within 2 points of winning the set.
23-14. Kaylin Kaiser back serving for the Falcons. A great block at the net.
Looks like a Greenwood.
Nicholson over cross court and gets it on that cross court set by Clavito. 23-15. As Jayla Austin checks back in for the Mustangs. Nuru Boone back to serve. Great pass over. Setting up Nicholson again. Roll shot. Setting up Greenwood. And she spikes it down. Set point for Solano. 24-15. Destiny Greenwood. Again, big time at the net.
If you're the Falcons, you got to have this one right here. You do not want to let the Mustangs get another possession.
Good pass by Poss. And Nicholson, great dig for Solano, but unable to convert. 24-16, and the Mustangs will serve again.
Nicholson is definitely showing out this set. She's been doing a pretty good job all night, but this set's definitely a great one for her to just keep slamming the ball right to the corner of the setter.
Clavito back serving for Los Medanos. Good pass, see if they can set up Greenwood. Oh, and the roll shot. Setting up Greenwood again, and she gets it in. That is the set. 25-16 in the fourth set. That'll tie it up at 2 apiece.
You know, a great job for the Falcons to get that fourth set win. Now it's all tied at 2 apiece. The Falcons got to be happy with where they're at right now.
Yeah, the momentum definitely all in their favor, and we'll see how it all plays out going into the fifth set right after this.
The idea of this space is to allow students to be creative.
You get to design whatever you want. They help you get an idea, and then you can just go from there.
From 3D printing, laser cutting,
hydraulics, electronics.
It's incredible what people have done.
We had employers come in and tell us, we need these skills.
The teachers are really helpful.
Super supportive if you have no experience.
I've had a fantastic time. I've learned a lot.
And we're back here at Solano getting ready to start the fifth set. all tied up at 2 apiece between Los Medanos Mustangs and the hosting Solano Falcons here on sophomore night in Fairfield, California at Solano College.
I think going into this last set, since it's only to 15, both teams need to focus on not giving away easy points, such as, long balls going out, both on serves and hits, and just simply getting the ball in just to keep the game in play or hopefully score a point. They can't, give up they can't do little mistakes and just give the other team easy points since it's such a short game.
It's going to all come down to the execution on both sides of the net. XL Valdivinos back to serve for the Falcons. Passing it over to Nicholson. Getting Destiny Greenwood set up. Oh, and the pass over by Clavito.
Nice.
And Destiny Greenwood with the spike. 1-0 Solano.
Great start for the Falcons right there as we see Destiny Greenwood get up high for that kill. Definitely a great start. We'll see if the Falcons can start something right here.
Clavito setting, pass over. Greenwood again. Nicholson with the kill. Tied up at 1. Los Medanos will get their chance to serve for the first time here in the 5th set, as Nuru Boone back for the Mustangs. And it's into the net. It's one of those mistakes that we were just talking about, Jazz. 2-1 Solano. It's all about the execution. Ooh, and a great pass there. Setting up Nicholson for that kill.
As you can see, Nicholson is not a very tall player, so she's using her athletic abilities of jumping and just swinging hard at the ball to execute and get great points for Los Medanos.
Sofia Clavito back to serve now for the Mustangs. 2-2 tied up in the 5th set. Setting up Greenwood. Nicholson. Oh, and a great dig by the libero. Pass over by Fukuda. And a great block at the net. And too many hits. 3-2. 1-point lead for Los Medanos. With the Clavito serves. Setting up Greenwood. Austin with the kill. 4-2.
Austin does a great job hitting those deep corners where nobody is, because when all their defense players just start crashing in, then there's such large open spots in the back that not a lot of people take advantage of.
Yeah, she definitely has great directional spikes on her kills. Oh. And unfortunately, not a clean pass by Nicholson there. Solano will get the serve back, 3-4. Nicholson over. See if they can set up Greenwood here. And they do. 4-4. What a kill by Destiny Greenwood.
And as you said it, great job right there from Greenwood. Getting the tie right here. It's all knotted up at 4-4.
Good pass. Clavito sets up Nicholson. Oh, she goes long and she gets the point for the Mustangs. That set was a little behind Nicholson. It was a good job to kind of regather.
We've seen a lot of times where it's gone back and forth in this game. Now with the Mustangs up 5-4, we may be in for another back-and-back set.
Good set there for Greenwood. Oh, and she goes long.
I think they did call it a little long right there for Solano.
6-4 now. Good pass. See if they can set up here for Austin. Good dig. Pass over. Tries to set up for Austin again. No, goes cross. Great back and forth. Emily Sobolik gets the ball over for the Mustangs. Oh, and a pass over. Sobolik again. Gets the kill. 7-4.
Sobolik's doing a great job in just staying in control of her hits and putting them in great places where no one typically is. Even though they're not going straight down right away, the defenders are having a hard time picking it up.
Quick timeout called by Solano. 7-4. Momentum seems to be all shifted into Los Medanos' favor.
Yeah, no, you said it, Stephen. You talk about what Los Medanos has done already. They're up by 3 right now, but Solano has got to stay in this game. They can't really lose track of their efforts right now. They have to stay together as a team if they want to try to get this 5th set when it's really crucial right here to stick together as a team.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to, Solano's definitely going to have to try to do something to stay in this because right now Los Medanos seems to be in control of this 5th set.
Solano's not too far behind, but we are about halfway done with this set already, so they don't have a lot of time to make little mistakes, so they should pick up their game right now if they want to win.
Yeah, you can definitely see why Los Medanos is undefeated in BVC matches. Oh, and a great ace there by Christina Salazar. 8-4 now. And they'll switch sides.
And as they switch sides right here with Los Medanos up by 4, they have the momentum. They have the momentum right now. And if you're the Falcons, you have to realize where you're at right now with, like you said, very few little left in this game.
It's a good pass. And Destiny with the roll. The libero, bad pass, but they're able to stick with it. Pass over the net. Setting up for Destiny. Clevito passes over. And Los Medanos, 9-4. Sorry, there's a line judge that's been blocking my view for anything that happens over there on that side of the court all night. I couldn't see what was going on with that one. Anyway, 9-4 Los Medanos.
That's a great up by Emily from Los Medanos, but they're unable to get the ball over.
Great job there by Greenwood. The Falcons are really needing some energy right now, and right now they really need to pick up the pace.
Greenwood's back to serve now for Solano. They're down 9-5. See if they can set it up. Oh, and that kill is wide. 9-6 now. Solano slowly trying to climb back into this 5th set.
And they're only down by 3. They're not out of it yet, so the Falcons are really going to need to bring some pressure right here.
Oh, and a soft serve. Oh, they're going to set up Austin, and it unable to get it done. Great strategy there by the Falcons, having Destiny Greenwood with that easy serve.
That's 3 straight for the Falcons. Great job.
7-9 now. And it's in. The libero misjudges that serve. Destiny gets the ace. 8-9 now.
Both teams' defense can't hesitate at this point of the game. They just need to go for it until someone calls the ball and just get the pass up.
See if they can set up for Austin here. And they do. Austin found the soft spot in the defense of Solano. 10-8 now. As Austin subbed out for Los Medanos. Back to serve, number 7, Emily Jones, the libero. Destiny with the pass. Setting up Giodi, and Giodi with the kill. 9-10, as Jody will sub out, as does Kaylin Kaiser.
And this could be very huge if the Falcons can tie at 10-10.
An ace here would be really big for Solano. Oh, and she's not able to get it over the net. Laura Samonton unable to get it done for the Falcons. 11-9, and Los Medanos takes the serve back.
Solano just needs one great pass in order to set up a good play for their Falcon team.
And it's long. 10-11. Tara Fukuda back to serve for Solano. Fukuda's seen some success on her serves tonight. Let's see if she can get that going here in the 5th set. Oh, and unfortunately that pass went into the net for Solano. 12-10, unable to get it done. Mustangs will serve again.
At Solano, they've had their chances to tie the game two times already in this 5th set, just haven't been able to execute properly.
Mina Poss back to serve for Los Medanos. Great pass, setting up Valdivino. Good defense there by Solano, setting up Valdivino again with the roll, and she's able to get it down. 11-12, and Solano will get the serve back.
These are going to be a great last few points, having Destiny Greenwood in the front and Nuru Boone at the same time.
Yep, and Valdivinos is serving for Solano. And they pass it cross court, and a great dig, but unfortunately not able to convert. 13-11, Los Medanos. Number 4, Nuru Boone. Back to serve now for Los Medanos. Oh, and Solano takes a timeout. What an exciting 5th set we have here to close out this game.
You know, you said it, Steven. It's been very exciting already, and with right now the Falcons, they're only down by 2. But in that 4th set again, they were down by a lot of points, but they were able to come back as a team. Even though they didn't win that 4th set, they were able to stick together as a team and try to find their way together and build off upon what could be a great comeback if they want to do it again in this 5th set.
It's definitely crunch time, and you can hear the crowd start getting into it, chanting for Solano.
Boone's now in the back row, so we'll see how that affects Los Medanos' play, or if Austin could step up to what Boone's been doing.
Good pass, see if they can set it up for Greenwood. And they do. 13-12. It's a good attack by Greenwood. Austin tried to block it, but she went long. Great pass over. Good dig. See if they can set up Greenwood again here. And Greenwood with the roll. Good dig again by Fukuda. Pass over. DeVito sets up. Some great back and forth here. Greenwood again. DeVito passes over the net. Sets up for Greenwood this time. Unable to get it. Austin. Oh, and it's blocked at the net by Greenwood. All tied up at 13. What a fantastic play there by number 4, Destiny Greenwood.
Solano got the tie they're looking for now. They only need 2 points to win. This can be very crucial right here on the serve.
Kaiser to serve. Good pass. See if they set up Austin again. No. They go cross court to Mercedes Nicholson, who gets the kill. 14-13 Los Medanos.
Falcons got to keep their head up right here. And only down by 1, but still, stay together as a team. Try to tie it again.
Oh, and Sofia Clavito serves it into the net. All tied up at 14. as Mia Pimentel on sophomore night goes back to serve for Solano. It's a high pass there, setting up Greenwood. Greenwood rolls it. Clavito sets up Nicholson. Great block at the net. Setting up Greenwood again. Oh, and a great dig by Paz. Los Medanos keeping it alive. Oh, and it's a double hit called on Clavito. That's two big mistakes here late in the fifth set by Sofia Clavito. Falcons take the lead 15-14, and Los Medanos calls a timeout. Those could turn out to be two huge, costly mistakes by Clavito, who's had a fantastic match so far.
You know, they were only down by 2, and it was a great job right here as we see another comeback by the Falcons. And as you look at right now with Los Medanos taking a timeout, they're definitely going to look to talk to each other and see what they can do to try to get back. But right now, the Falcons, just by being 1 point away, they're showing right now that they're definitely the better team.
It's all up to this last point that both teams need to either push into even more of an overtime or just end the game completely.
Mia Pimentel back now to serve for Solano. Great pass by Paz. Oh, and it's a mistimed set, and Solano takes the match. 16-14 in the fifth set. Another big mistake by Clavito.
Great job for the Falcons right there, getting that win. They definitely are here in the crowd right now. Definitely a great time for the sophomores, definitely on sophomore night, to get one last victory for their Falcons.
And that brings the record in Bay Valley Conference play. 12-1 Solano, 13-1 Solano, 13-1 Los Medanos, all knotted up at the top of the Bay Valley Conference. As we see both teams meet at the net to congratulate each other, and Solano is juiced for this win.
No, what a great win for Solano. Coming to this game, Los Medanos riding on an 11-game win streak. You know, many thought it would look like to be a close game, which it was. It was a very close game, and a great job from both teams to get the win. For Solano right now to get the win. Great job. They broke their Los Medanos 11-game win streak and able to get a win, important win in the Bay Valley Conference.
You know, all night it's been a really close matchup, and we here at the booth, we didn't know which team was going to have it, and it was the matter of which team wanted it more, and Solano definitely wanted it more, especially being at home and this being their last home game for their sophomores. So great job on Solano's end, and even Los Medanos, they had multiple offensive weapons for the night and used them well, but just couldn't push through.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic match all the way through from the first set to the fifth. Just great back and forth. We've seen some good comebacks. And, you know, you got to really tip your cap to Los Medanos. They really played well. Just a couple of costly mistakes there at the very end of the fifth set that would give Solano the win here tonight in Fairfield. In just a moment, it looks like we'll have our sideline reporter, Brandon Kyle, with our two Best Buy players of the game. We're going to have him talk to Destiny Greenwood and Tierra Fukuda. Tierra's serves tonight were awesome for Solano and definitely put up some good points on the board. And how could you not have Destiny Greenwood as a Best Buy player of the game? She's just been phenomenal all year, actually, in really the last 2 years, as this will be her last regular season match for Solano Falcons, as she'll be moving on. And we'll be right back to talk to those two players of the game.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game,
or hosting your own TV show,
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff, that's me, at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester, and remember, It's more than just sports, it's an education.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
Guys, we couldn't find Tiara, so we are here with one of your Best Buy Player of the Games, Destiny Greenwood. Destiny, Player of the Game, you've really been the Player of the Year this year. It's so fitting that you had such a stellar game. Now, this is the only team in the conference that was able to beat you in the 2 seasons that you've been here. How does it feel to come back and get this huge victory against them here tonight?
Honestly, it feels amazing. I know they fought really hard, just as hard as us, but it feels so great to come out on top because it really was a fight. It was a fair fight. I love it.
Yeah, no doubt. You guys were down 2-1 going into that must-win 4th set. What did Coach tell you to get your minds right going into that 4th set?
That the game wasn't over, that we have to keep fighting, because even though they won 2, we still had to keep our intensity up and play through, and then it showed tonight.
Now, you've had a stellar couple seasons here. What's next for you on the volleyball court, Destiny?
Next, to hopefully go to a 4-year and then play on and just ball out wherever I go. That's my plan.
It looks like you had a great time playing for Solano. Is there anything you want to say to the coaches, your teammates that you've had this time playing with here this year?
They taught me so much, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like, you guys made me to the person I am today, and I just can't express how grateful I am for you guys to have you guys in my life.
That's awesome. Well, we want to thank you, the Best Buy Player of the Game here. Congratulations on a huge win. On behalf of the Solano Sports Network, we want to say good night. Thank you for joining us. Want to thank Steven. Want to thank Nate. We want to thank Jaslyn in the booth. And to the whole team, great job, great season. We'll see you next year.
Bye.
Good night, guys.